Ravnica Clue Edition is out, and some of those cards make our top 10 today, but there's a whole lot of other things going on in the market too. This video is sponsored by Flipside Gaming. Check out flipsidegaming.com for all your gaming needs. Right now, you can pre-order Outlaws of Thunder Junction and Magic the Gathering Universe Beyond Fallout products at their website. Plus, they have a whole lot of other great items to check out. Remember, shipping is free in the US if your order's over $100 or consists only of singles. Plus, you no longer need any promo code at the website. The savings is built right into the prices now. Same great prices, same great products, and same great service without the extra step. Find their link in the description below. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and it's that time of the week again to look at our top 10 hottest Magic cards of the week in this episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. As always, our top 10 is based on percentage increases in value and the increase in the number of sales out there. Couple things before we get into our list though. First, I do want to say thank you to one of our viewers, Todd Branch. Todd gave a very generous super thanks tip for last Tuesday's video. Just wanted to take a moment to say thank you, Todd. Thank you for all the support you give the channel. It is very, very appreciated. Thank you. And also, I want to give a quick shout out to one of our channel members. Obscure Gaming is a new Hero and Legend tier channel member. Just wanted to say thank you for all your support and everything you're doing for the channel. Means a ton. Thank you, Obscure Gaming. And finally, as always, just a quick reminder, this video is sponsored by FlipsideGaming.com. And if you go over to their website, you can find a whole lot of great things, MTG products, but other things as well. Right now, you can pre-order Outlaws of Thunder Junction products. And remember, if your order is over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. And you don't have to use a promo code anymore. Gone are the days that you have to take the time to put in the Heroes promo code. Now the savings is built right into the price that you see on the screen. Same great prices, same great service, same great products, just without that extra step. So definitely check them out. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 this week is Cave In. It goes up $1 to $2.49. That's a 67% increase though. It's an older card, it's yet to be reprinted. It can see a tad bit of Commander play, and it also shows up occasionally in Legacy burn decks. This week though, the copy is a little dry online, leading to this price increase. Number 9 is Laser Screwdriver. This goes up $1.50 to $3.50. That's a 75% increase. So this is from the Doctor Who Commander deck Masters of Evil, and it is moving up this week thanks to Murders at Karlov Manor. I have seen some Commander players picking this up to use as an upgrade to a couple of the Murders at Karlov Manor Commander decks. Those decks are Revenant, Recon, and to a lesser degree Blame Game. Some are also putting this in fresh builds around the front-facing Commander from those products. Mirko Obsessive Theorist from Revenant Recon, and Nelly Borka Impulsive Accuser from Blame Game. Number 8 is Dimir Strand Catcher. This goes up $1.62 to $5.66. That's a 40% increase, and this is one of the new cards from Ravnica Clue Edition. However, it is one of the cards found in the booster packs that come in the bundle. So it doesn't mean this is going to show up in every bundle that you buy. It just depends on which booster packs are in your bundle in particular. Think of it kind of like Jumpstart, where there are certain packs that you might get. Now, there are some cards that are consistent in all bundles, like the character cards. You're always going to see those. But a lot of players were not happy with this product in general. I think they were expecting something more akin to the game night products, where you just kind of buy the set, you get all the cards, and you can play with them. Like I said, this felt more like a Jumpstart product, and there is a randomness to which cards you get. But anyway, having said that, this card is moving up because it is a good upgrade to the Murders at Karlov Manor Commander deck Revenant Recon again. Plus, it's also being used in fresh Commander builds around Mirko Obsessive Theorist 2. Number 7 is another card from the Ravnica Clue Edition booster packs. This is Corporal Projection. It goes up $1.67 to $5.67. That's a 42% increase. So again, because this is in one of those boosters, it is not guaranteed when you buy a bundle, which may be encouraging some to just go and pick this up on the secondary market. When it comes to gameplay, some players are interested in this for Obeka Brute Chronologist Commander builds, which is why it's moving up right now. Obeka can let you keep your Myriad tokens when used correctly. If you wait to use Obeka's ability until after the end of combat step begins, and allow the delayed trigger ability to trigger, then you can end the turn, exile the trigger, you get to keep the tokens. Number 6 this week is Vexing Puzzle Box, up $1.71 to $5. That's a 52% increase. This is currently found in a few different commander builds, including Ruhan of the Fomori, which is being reprinted in the Sheldon Spellbook Secret Lair, with Sheldon Menery's likeness and name on the card. But there's another reason this card is hot right now. The Fallout commander decks are coming soon, and in the Hail Caesar deck, you will find this card here, Mr. House President and CEO. Many commander players are currently picking up cards that care about rolling dice to add to builds around Mr. House, and those two different groups of commander players are bringing more attention to Vexing Puzzle Box. Number 5 is Neverwinter Hydra. This goes up $1.85 to $7.25. That's a 34% increase. This is from the Adventurous in the Forgotten Realms Draconic Rage commander deck, and this card also has you rolling dice, but it's green, so it won't fit into a build around Mr. House. I suppose they both could be part of the 99 of a different build, which incorporates white, black, red, and green. Perhaps some speculators are just looking at any card that lets you roll dice. This does see commander play currently in a few different builds. The most popular ones are Zixara the Exemplary and Gargos Vicious Watcher. Number 4 is Firemane Commando, up $1.94 this week to $6.04. That's a 47% increase. This is one of the March of the Machine set/collector booster commander cards. It is a popular card in that format in a number of decks, including Giada Font of Hope, but there are also a few builds around new cards that want a copy of this, resulting in the price jump. Many players are putting this in commander decks around Aurelia the Law Above from Murders at Karlov Manor. Others want this to upgrade the Karlov Manor commander deck Blame Game, but it's also good in fresh builds around the front-facing commander from there, which we saw earlier, Nelly Borca Impulsive Accuser. And finally, most recently, some commander players are putting this in decks around one of the character cards from Ravnica Clue Edition, Commander Mustard. Now that is an example of one of the cards you will find in all the Ravnica Clue Edition bundles. Number 3 is Arwen, Weaver of Hope. This goes up $2.09 this week to $7.58. That's a 38% increase. This is from the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth Elven Council commander deck. We have seen this in a variety of different commander builds since it came out, but up until this point, the most popular one has been Galadriel Light of Valinor, which makes sense since that was the front-facing commander for Elven Council. But now there is a Murders at Karlov Manor pre-release card pushing this. That card is one we've talked about a lot recently, Voja Jaws of the Conclave. Many are calling it the best commander in the entirety of the product, and some players want Arwen, Weaver of Hope in the build. Second week in a row that this card has made our top 10 hot list. This is number 2, Gonti's Ether Heart. It goes up $3.40 to $12.20. It's a 39% increase. So this has seen a little commander play. Usually when it does show up, it's in a Mishra Eminent 1 build. But here we are in 2024, so why do people care about energy now? Well, it is because there is an energy theme in one of the upcoming Fallout commander decks called Science, with an exclamation point. Players want to grab a copy of this to upgrade that new deck for when it comes out very soon. Others want it for fresh builds around some cards from the deck. Let's take a look. Dr. Madison Lee is one example that's the front-facing commander, and to a lesser degree, cards like Liberty Prime Recharged and Rex Cyber Hound have some deck lists floating around out there that include Gonti's Ether Heart. Also, too, there's a card in the deck that combos with Gonti's Ether Heart and Decoction module directly. That card is what you see on the screen now, Automated Assembly Line. As long as you have those cards and you have at least 3 energy to start, you can produce as many tap 3/3s as you want. And if you have enough energy beyond that, you can take the extra turn with Gonti's Ether Heart. Then you can even untap and attack. And that brings us to our number 1 hot card of the week. It is Path of Peril. The Innistrad Crimson Vow copy goes up $3.07 to $9.09. That's a 51% increase. But that Innistrad double feature copy is up $11.70 to $18.87. That is a 163% increase if you're doing the math at home. Well, our number 1 card this week is not moving because of Commander. Instead, we have a card that has seen a lot of play in Standard and Pioneer and a little play in Modern. In the latter, you'll find it in a few different builds, like Skullelementals, for example, but Standard and Pioneer are the real key drivers here, more so Pioneer this week, but we'll get to that in a second. First, in Standard, it's in a ton of builds, the most popular being Golgari Midrange, where you typically see 3 copies of this in the sideboard. In Pioneer, though, it's also all over the place too, including in Rakdos Vampires, which became a big part of the meta after Vein Ripper for Murders at Karlov Manor was introduced to the format. In that deck, you typically see 2 copies of this in the sideboard, and that was true of the build that won the Pro Tour just a week ago, since Path of Peril is good against Abzan Amalia combo and other builds. This week, many players are putting together the Pro Tour winning deck list, and as a result, Path of Peril is Sorin, similar to the way Sorin Imperious Bloodlord was Sorin last week. Alright, that's going to do it for our top 10 hot cards of the week. If you're wondering, well, okay, I know what cards are going up. What cards are going down? Those are the cards I might really be interested in purchasing currently. Well, tomorrow we're going to be back with another episode of the Market Watch, and we are going to look at our top 10 cold cards out there. Also, later in the week, we will be doing another stream, probably Friday afternoon, play a little Magic, talk a little bit, have a good time. Thank you to everybody who joined last Friday's stream. We had a lot of fun. We went 6-3. Not as good as the previous week when we went 7-1, but went 6-3 with a Murders at Karlov Manor draft deck. And like I said, had a lot of fun. So definitely join us if you can. Have your notifications on so you know when we do go live. And until next time, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.